Alright, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. My goals was to get into outer space on this planet, but I also am very interested in finishing up the stables and breaking into the oil biome in the other base. So to get into the oil biome, let's unpause it. I'm going to need a few Atmos suits. Let's get at least 2 of them. And I'll need to send some refined metal to the other base as well. Let's check on... Alright, I'll need Arbor Acorn seeds down here. I'm going to pause for a second just to see what's going on. Let's look at the farm overlay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to start putting... I need the pips to plant some arbor trees over here. I'll collect spare seeds down here so I can get prepared for the next level of stable. We've got a seed over here. And I think there may have been a seed here. Is research done? No research selected. So let's get research going. And let's send a decent constructor dupe over to the other asteroid to start digging out the oil biome, or at least start preparing things. Let's go Abe09, you can head over there. You know, I think maybe I should check through the skills too pretty soon. Let's see, is Abe on his way? Come on, Abe. Maybe sleeping or in between tasks. Oh, is this Abe? Who's that? Nope. Well, while I'm waiting for Abe, let's just take a look at skills and priorities. Okay, we've got the chef rancher. Let's get ranching going. Abe, let's have you doing construction. Let's get some supplying. Farmer Bubbles. Let's keep going ranching. Catalina. Oh, we've got a mechatronics engineer. Hooray! Rancher Bert, you can become an expert rancher. Let's get you a expert ranching hat on. And Research Marie, she's kind of at the limit of her 8 out of 10 morale. I think if I push this up, I'll overload her morale. So I'm going to leave her as is for now. Okay, let's get back to the base here. Abe, why are you not going up there? Alright, well, let's at least... Oh, we've got one planted already. Let's get another next tree planted. Camila's starving. Oh, is that Abe? Alright, get in there. And teleport. Hello, Abe. Okay, let's assign you a bed too while we're at it. Let's see what's going on here. We've got to dig that out. Do they have room? I don't know if that's unreachable. Okay, let's dig out to make it reachable. So if I'm going to put in Atmos suits, I'm going to need to supply it with fresh oxygen. Alright, so let's needs a gas pump. Filter. And if it's oxygen, let's send it down to the Atmos suits. Maybe they'll go right around here. Maybe I'll put my Atmos suits right in here. We got a vacuum. Okay, we can dig this out. finish that off. Let's dig this out, and this will be a spot for the oil refinery. What else needs to happen here? Oh, I need to get refined metals over here to build some of those. To build my docking station. Alright, let's see what's going on. If I've got some spare metal to put over here. Pause for a moment. Okay, so here, let's send some refined metal. Let's send some iron over to the other place. I built 2 suits. I've got 2 Atmo suits. Oh, let's also send Atmo suits over there. Big chunk of iron. Yes. Let's send the iron. Let me make sure I'm not sending iron or Atmo suits here. Okay, no clothing. No iron. Okay, so the Atmo suits and iron should be transmitted to the other colony. See if I swept these up. Alright, Atmo suit, sweep it up. How are we doing here? We've got 2 trees planted. Okay, let's cancel that. Are these awaiting copper ore? That's right, and we had this problem where I didn't have enough copper or sulfur previously, but it looks like they're back in business. It looks like also things is warmed. Oh no, little body temperature problem, but it's the warmth is creeping along. Alright. We got another tree planted. Yes, another tree already. These guys are really fast. Appreciate the hard work, little pips. Why are these not getting built? Still awaiting copper ore. Let's get this finished so I can start preparing the next stable here. No research selected. Alright, research. Food repurposing. Am I done with all the easy research? No, I've got a little tiny bit at the bottom. After this, all my research is going to require material study, radiation, and for that radiation I'll need shine bugs or outer space or wheezeworts. And I'm not seeing any wheezeworts yet, and I don't have outer space yet. So I'm in a little bit of a bind there for my research. Alright, I wonder if there's any metal over, if I got that iron transferred. Let's see what resources we have over here. Ammo suits, I don't see any ammo suits delivered, or... Let's see if the iron's over here yet. No iron either, so no one's delivering. And what am I making? Igneous rock. I think maybe am I short on igneous rock on this colony as well? I know I've got a surplus of sandstone. Oh, 16 tons. I've got a lot of igneous rock. Alright, that's fine. Maybe I just have too many tasks. They're not delivering stuff. I'm just increasing the priority a little bit. Oh, that's trying to... I got a Dreco in there. Oh, that's right. I was having Dreco problems. There was an overload of... The Drecos were getting overcrowded up high. Let me pause for a moment and think about this. Okay, let's make sure you deliver things. I've got a new printable coming up. Another farmer, an operator who can't build. A super fast operator that can't build. That's boy, I'm not thrilled with any of the with any of these options right now. You know, I think I'll just take a pipsqueak, just because those other ones are not so hot. Okay, pipsqueak, you can get wrangled. Oh, we got another pip here, can be wrangled. He stuck in the... Somebody got stuck there. I don't know if he climbed out, hatched and climbed out, or if I just built it on there. Let's check stables. 4 critters there. 6, 4 critters, 6 critters, 6 critters. Okay, the critters are fairly balanced. Let's dig this out. And I'll get prepared to put some pips down here to get another row of stables in. Alright, so we've got ladder. Something like that. This is all low priority. I don't actually want them to actually build those ladders. I just want them to be like, to block. Just that'll help guide the pips for where they're allowed to plant and where they're not, to get things spaced out pretty evenly. Alright, Drecos, is this still too full? In this stable? 8 critters in this stable. That's sort of maxed out. So we've got Dreklet eggs, but no place to store them. I think I will have another spot for eggs. And I'll just fill it with hydrogen and just sort of... Okay, let's... You know, just a spot where I'll shave them and let them expire on their own. Will that also be behind an atmosuit? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them just yet. Alright, for now let's... If I'm going to fill it with hydrogen, it will need a suit. I don't know if the hydrogen will actually help. Okay. Let's pretend as if I'm going to have another little airlock with some Drecos behind there. For now, I'm going to dump the Dreco eggs in the water. Hopefully I will pull them out before they've hatched. Alright, how are we doing? Another one already. These guys are so fast. Let's get this, then that stable will be finished. These pips are going to get very hungry because these trees will not grow in time to feed them. Oh, and I was also... What's going on here? I was also trying to get rid of this excess carbon. I was trying to skim some of the carbon out of here. And eventually this chlorine will get low enough that I can suck up the chlorine and just get it out of the way so it stops giving people irritated eyes and whatnot. Scalding. Who's getting burnt? Oh yeah, we're digging in here. I was afraid of this. Let's, you know, this is not so important. Let's back off on this. And let's think about building... We want to filter only oxygen. And I have this good lead right now, so I can start building a power supply out of lead. Oxygen will go down. Maybe if it's not oxygen, just get it out of the way here. exactly sure. Maybe I should have pushed it further away. Okay, so that's going to send oxygen down, and I will need some stations here. An atmo checkpoint. And atmosuit docks. And it looks like I only have lead? Okay, I'm waiting for the deliveries. I need that the iron to be delivered here so I have some materials to work with. Alright, let's get that through there. One, two, three, four tall. Then I may need a little extra space for the vent, because this will collect natural gas, and then I'll have to pump the natural gas out. You know, maybe I should work on that. And then I will have this natural gas supply, which I'm going to maybe use as a fuel source. For now, maybe I will stash it over here. And then I'll have to build a little natural gas burner as well at some point. What's going on here? It looks like polluted oxygen in there. Alright, well, if you've got nothing better to do, let's clean up some of that polluted oxygen. Where is this water pump going? Alright, water shortage. I'm gonna have to get another place for fresh water. Oh, here we go. Just dig in here for the time being. No research focus selected again. Okay, pitcher pump. Get fresh water out of there. This we can mop up. And this we no longer need because it's dry as a bone. Research. That's right, I've capped off the research. Let's go back to the top and start doing at least the baseline. We can't get the advanced materials, but we can get the other portions of research out of the way. Has my lead been delivered yet? Iron, I mean? 1400. That's a lot of iron. Let's, I don't need you to move all of it, but at least get some of it. Oh, maybe I don't have this set for manual. Yes, I have to allow manual use. That's why they weren't taking anything. Alright, and I actually don't need them to take 1400 kilograms. That's a lot. I just need them to grab maybe 300 or 400. Let's see, is this delivering? How much? She grabbed 1100. Well, that's plenty. Okay, let's stop. Let's cancel sweeping the rest of that. We'll save it, but at least we'll be set for lead over there for iron for the foreseeable future. What liquid am I going to use for liquid lock here? Maybe another little squirt of crude oil on this side? Sweep only. Let's dump some of this in. Let's make this a moderately high priority. Okay. Stables, how are they coming? 5. Okay, so these stables are done. Any other arbor acorn seeds I want pumped into this little spot. Let me see, arbor acorn. Okay, so it looks like all my arbor acorns are here. That's good. Let's get some more pips in here. This will be the high destination spot. And let's just put like 3 or 4 of them there. So they'll come down, they can start planting, and let's get our first tree in that spot. Let's dump the acorns out of here. Let's deconstruct that. Alright, how are we doing? Getting some oil in there. So if there's some oil in there. Let's see if I can just repeat this where I get a little bit of oil on both sides. Oops, there's not even oil out here anymore. Something happened to the oil that was there. Maybe I mopped it up by accident. Well, it still appears to be sealed, so that's good. Okay, check the other planet. The other asteroid. I have iron, I have atmo suits. Okay, time to start building this, getting it set up. Stations. Let's get a atmo suit checkpoint made out of iron. Right there. Some atmo suit docks made of iron. We'll put atmo suits in there. We've got a flow of oxygen. Let's power this. Do I have enough lead? No, I don't. Do I risk it? Okay, let's run in here. Risk a little more heat, dig out a little more lead. Then I can power this with lead. I'm not going to bother wasting time putting the baseline. Oh, is it? Hatch, I hope he doesn't need iron. That would make me disappointed. Okay, so yes, we'll get lead. That'll start pumping eventually. Supplying oxygen here. We're out of water here as well. Maybe I'll release that. That'll let carbon flow down. Okay, they'll run on their own. Maybe I'll even send another dupe over there to help with those construction tasks. How are we doing? We got some oil. I'm going to pump just a little extra squirt of oil over there. And it's a vacuum. Okay, so if I go over here, for now I'm just going to put a little bit of a spot to dump off excess Drecos. The Dreco... Oops. Hold it. I think what I wanted to do is force the oil up, again like we did last time, to maybe make a seal on both sides. I'll shut a door, and then I will get the Dreco. The young Drecos will come over here. Let's drop off any Dreco eggs will come over there. Dreclet egg. I'm not going to sweep it just now. Oh, alright, let's see. Are we getting a little grooming done or a little bit of the shearing? Cramped and glum. Okay, so I think I need a little more space here. If I just get one more space opened up, then they'll be happy, or at least I'll be able to fit one more in the stable. Alright, let's deconstruct that. And then I'll put a door in there. Get that spot for the Dreco eggs. Let's see how the stables are going. Why do I have no pips down here? Priority 8, pips and pipsqueaks. Why did they not get wrangled? Let's see what's going on. Let's make these slightly lower priority and try wrangling again. And then I'll keep my eye on it. Let's see what happens when they get wrangled. want the pips to be delivered here. That's a high priority task. Starvation, unpermitted food, and idle dupes. Okay, Devin, what is going on? Bubbles is starving. Bubbles and Ari. Okay, so I must have a food problem on the other planet, but for now, let's deliver some suits. Oh, but if this is going to be... Let's disable that. Because it could be that they're being prevented from going through and not doing that dig. Maybe I need to disintegrate that building for now. Let's disable it. Okay, now they can get through. Let's dig that up. Get the metal done. Why have they not built this? Let's finish those 2 spots. Waiting granite. Oh, we've got this food problem. Granite. Yeah, we've got a lot of granite over here as well. So they should have plenty of granite to dig that, to build those. Okay. Check the research. Yep, that's almost maxed out. Why not? I'll just move my way down. Alright, how are we doing for pips? Any pips here yet? Oh yeah, we've got 1 pip, and he's gonna deliver. Do it, you can do it. Yes! Brand new tree. Okay, we got 2 pips down there. Alright, this ladder, cancel that. Let's get some more. Plant those trees. Sweep up this pip. Oh, and that's the other thing. I think I have a mechatronics engineer at this point. How are we doing for here? Let's keep making more iron. I have plenty of room to dump. You know, I've got lots of coolant and lots of place to store coolant. The used up coolant. Scalding. Oh yeah, because they're working a little bit with that lead down there. It's hot. Soon enough, you'll be done. Pick up that lead, get it out of here. Wonder if I should put a little spot for lead. Just so they can haul if they do bigger deliveries. They don't have to run down there for a little bit at a time. They'll take big chunks of lead out. Oh, and oxygen is probably thin down here as well. Yeah, that's hard work for them down there with so little oxygen. Alright, I think I'm going to turn these back on. Let's enable those again. And let's stock this full of lead. Sweep only. Actually, I don't even need to make it sweep only. Let's just put lead in there right off the bat. Then it'll be close for where they're going to do any electronic work. Let's grab big chunks of lead. Sweep all that up, and sweep all that up. Maybe these people, these little slicksters will start absorbing the carbon dioxide. Maybe bring the level of carbon dioxide down a little bit. Alright. Check how we're doing here. 2 trees. Let's get another one here. And I think the plan was to start using that mechatronic engineer. Let's think about what I need to have happen. Shipping. I want conveyor rails. Do I have a conveyor chute here? I can't tell. I don't see a conveyor chute. Okay, so let's get a conveyor chute to dump off in there. and I'm going to fill it with excess eggs. Oh, what's going on? It's tied up hatch. Okay, I want to allow sage hatches. They should be free to play around in there. They don't need to be tied up. Alright, so let's think about this. I want to scoop up any excess pip eggs that appear in here. If I keep sweeping them up, that will avoid the overcrowding problem. So let's go with shipping. Auto sweepers. I don't have enough refined metal. What happened to all my iron? I thought iron was refined metal. Did I haul too much of it away? I bet you they're sweeping everything away. Stop taking my iron. Okay, this should be sweep only. That's the problem. They've dumped all my oil in there. All my iron. I went overboard. Okay. Maybe I should send some iron back. Where is the other teleportation unit? Okay, so here's the other teleportation. Let's send some iron back. Allow manual use. Sweep only. Refined metal. No, it's actually, I can maybe send some lead back there too, would be nice. How much iron do I have? It's coming in here. Yeah, 1200. I don't need that much. I'm almost. Need very little iron here, actually. Alright, let's get the lead moving. I wonder if I can't build that wire, if I need a special skill to put in the wire. Unpermitted food. Oh, food did get low here. What happened? Alright, perhaps I was a little bit too ambitious when I got rid of all those mealwoods. Let's put some mealwoods back. Oh, but these are also getting close to harvest time. I bet when those harvest, I'll have tons of food. Let's see what consumables are like. Let's make sure nobody's eating the excellent fruits. Let's limit that muck root again as well, so. Yeah, I think I'm right at the limit of they're getting hungry, but when this harvest comes in, this will be a ton of food. Thought some of these were 80%. Yeah, there's 82%, 90%. When those start to harvest, I'll be well supplied with food. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Trees. Alright, so I've only planted 2, but no more. It could be that these other vines are interfering with the pip's ability to plant. Oh, what is going on? What? Why are there pips all over the place here? Where did you come from? Did they get dropped accidentally? Jailbreak? What is going on? Okay, 3 pips escaped. Is there an open door somewhere that I'm missing? Or maybe that's part of the ones that escaped back at the first time around. Alright, let me check. Have I picked up some of that lumber? Or the lead? Or the iron, I mean? No, I haven't. These guys are kind of not doing a lot. Okay, let's prioritize. Let's get this finished. So we can start getting oxygen pumped down into these machines. Oh, I finished that off at least. I think I hear a new printable. printables are available. There's the lime. That's what I need to make steel. Let's see how the other... We've got a good operator who's good at digging, but can't construct. Alright, lime is just too tempting to pass up. I'm taking the lime. I wanted to get 20 dupes by cycle 80, so I'm still on track for that. But over here... How much iron am I up to? Let's see, if I want to start making these for shipping. Auto sweepers. Yes, I've got enough to get, just to get started. Okay, so I'm going to make an auto sweeper. I don't know if they can reach that high. Okay, 2 auto sweepers. Alright, and they will both sweep. Any excess eggs over here. And I need to power that. You know, it'd be nice if I had the lead over here already, but instead, let's just go like this. And I think that might be hard to reach, so I may have to build ladders to get over there. Because this is probably too high. Alright, so that's something they can work on in their spare time. Let's see how we're doing here. Alright, got my 3rd tree planted. Let's cancel this ladder. So they can plant another tree. We're getting close. No power. Oh, I guess I never finished that. Alright, let's cap that off. Then I can start sucking. So I'm getting... The carbon dioxide is going down, definitely. Oxygen levels are high here. 2,000. Starvation. Devon is... Oh, that's... He must have... It went away pretty quickly. How are we doing? Arbor tree. Got that one planted. Last tree coming up. Once that tree's planted, then I can start going here, but I don't have a decent power source for this area yet. I don't need quite... Maybe I turn these back on. That building's been enabled this whole time anyway. Yeah, so maybe this whole section I can delete all that. Alright, let's deconstruct at least that much. I'm just debating whether or not I need to get rid of those little pots of polluted water. Was I going to make... I thought I was going to start making a spot to throw my polluted water that I could sweep it up. I don't have a spot for polluted water. Let's just, Okay, let me pause it for a second. Let me just make a spot where I can dump excess polluted water. That will be swept up. And fed into here, which will eventually work its way Or will it eventually work its way? Oh, these I don't need anymore. So the polluted water can go into this system to get cleaned up and fed down here, so I'm not using so much of this water. Alright, but will that back up the system too much? Not if I put it in the right spot. Okay, let's deconstruct that. So if I put it in here after this pipe, then the toilets will have priority and hopefully not get backed up too much. All right. Lots of unpermitted food here. Yeah, we're getting hungry. I was a little bit too ambitious with taking out. All right, 74%. Let's see, as long as people aren't starving. A lot of people are hungry though. I wonder if there's anything else I can cook. Do I have enough ingredients? Nope, no frost buns. Alright, how are we doing for the plants? I haven't planted that yet. Now we've got starvation. This is, things are going to get grim here, it looks like. Do I have seeds? Where are my arbor acorn seeds? Sweep that up. Sweep that up. Those are the only 2 seeds free, so it looks like I do need a place to drop off the seeds. Let's go in here so we can drop off some seeds. They don't have enough seeds to finish planting that. Oh, and let's change this priority. This can go back down to priority 4. We don't even need any more. We got lots of pips in there at this point. Alright, 2 people are starving. No food available. Okay, it's situation's dire. Let's allow them to eat. Consumables, come on. I will for a short time permit the excellent fruits. That'll get those people, they're gonna eat that excellent fruit fast though. %, 73. Alright, let's check on how we're doing up here. This is where I was going to put... They're not digging that out. Okay, let's dig up here. No, I want to dig there. Okay, if I dig up there, then here, then we can get through to that. I'm going to have to seal this off to stop the little fresh Drecos from sneaking out. But that's where the Dreco seeds are going to go. Let's get that done. The Dreco seeds, Dreco eggs, Dreclet eggs, and there are a lot. Yeah, I'm running into a problem now. These are cramped, so they're not laying any more eggs. Oh, we're out of food. Yeah, they went crazy. Oh, is that a grub fruit coming in? 2,000 calories? Yes, we got our first grub fruits. If those can get hatching, oops, lettuce they can eat. Unreachable food and starvation, yep. Right, let's finish it off. Okay, we'll just cram a bunch of little drecklets in here. And as they grow up, we'll shear them, and then maybe they'll die of starvation, and I will harvest their meat. A buried object. Where am I? Oh, look at that. A natural gas geyser. That can be a really good energy source. Whoa, I was not expecting that at all. Okay. Let's consider this. First of all, let's prioritize this up here. So a natural gas geyser would alleviate all this. There would be some carbon dioxide, but not as much. I think it's a much more efficient. It's not as dirty at burning as these wood burners. All right, what's going on? Oh, let's seeds. Let's drop off arbor acorns. Let's find the arbor acorns. Let's sweep it out of there. Okay, there's 2 arbor acorns in there, so I'm going to take off the arbor acorn so that I can sweep them up and dump them here so we can plant that last. Finish this stable up at least. We're not building here. That could be because my mechatronics engineers do not prioritize building. Let's check skills. Constructor Ren, Abe, Bubbles, Ari, Lindsay's into ranching, Travaldo, keep on ranching. We got more researching, and that we're going to hold off before we expend any more. Travaldo, you're the cook over there. You'll also do a little construction. Let's check the priorities. So on the other planet, I knew that who did I send? Abe can do a little bit of farming. And who's the cook? Was Devin the chef? Travaldo must have been the chef. Okay, so they're set. But over here, who is our mechatronics engineer? Bonnie, she's our mechatronics engineer. She's primarily operating. Let's have her work on building, so she will build those, the sweepers, do the conveyor belts. And let's have somebody else focus on operating. Maybe the Doc Camille can do a little operating. This Mecha Ari can do a little operating. Okay, so Bonnie, you need to build. Let's build these conveyor belts. Okay, conveyor belts are in progress. Drecklet eggs will get dropped off here. Okay, so critter eggs. Drecklet eggs, sweep only. I just want to make sure I get these out of here. Drecklet egg. Get it out of here. You know, maybe I'll go ahead and grab them using this picker over here. Drecklet eggs. There's 4 of them. Sweep it at a 9. Sweep it at a 9. Sweeping 9. Sweep 9. Okay, 4 eggs out of there. And I no longer want to throw them into the pool of water. Oh, and I was thinking about sweeping up excess polluted water. And thinking about taking the excess polluted water, since I'm not using these anymore. Let's get this plumbing. Let's start redirecting the polluted water back into the base. Let's go back into the base there. This, I thought the liquid bridge was getting deconstruct that. Yeah, and let's add it down here. So it's one of the last things that gets added to the there we go. Then this will get cleaned up a little bit. It'll be purified. And the excess clean water will come out and can be used to feed the oxyferns. So that maybe, oh boy, I'm so low on water. It could be all the research I was doing too. Well, I definitely need renewable energy is going to be a key research for me, and some of these controls for conveyor belts. Those are the ones I want to get done sooner rather than later. Idle dupes. How are we doing? Did I dig up to outer space yet? No. Okay, let's keep on digging up. Oh, I see outer space. I see it. What else needs to happen? Got some spare copper ore here. Do I want to dig it up just for fun? Maybe. And again, this will be a lower priority dig. Lower priority task. I did say I wanted to accomplish getting into outer space today, but I still feel a sense of urgency. Oh, and I want to capture that. Maybe that'll be our next session. Trying to capture this natural gas geyser and making use of it. Oh, it looks like I've got some bleach stones around here to sweep up. Bleach stone. Yep, sweep up these spare bleach stones. I complain about how much chlorine is in my base, meanwhile I'm leaving bleach stones all over the place to off-gas. Alright, so if here I want to pick up any spare Dreklet or pip eggs. Critter eggs. And should I pick up lumber too, just to make things nice and clean? Let's pick up lumber. And then do I want to go totally hog wild? And any dirt, because they will eat trees and poop out dirt, and maybe I'll throw the dirt up here. You know, it'd be nice if I had a conveyor, I could do a conveyor chooser, a filter, so if it found dirt, it would get dumped here, everything else comes down there. But I believe I don't have that technology yet. That's what I need the materials research to get that level of technology. Right, conveyor belts. Let's get those conveyor belts. More starvation. A little bit of meal ice, so they should... Unless the starvation's the other planet. Nope, it's here. How are we doing? Did we get this other plant? Nope. Where are the... Where are the arbor acorns? There is an arbor acorn there. They're just... Oh, wait. I need the arbor acorns down here, but they're putting them up high. Let's deconstruct that building. Let's sweep these arbor acorns down where they belong. I do not want more arbor acorns up here. They should be dropped off here. Unreachable food. Yep, this is a problem. Come on, I need all these. When they come due, I will have plenty of food, but until then, things are a little bit tight. Okay, so now we've got an acorn here for them to plant. Let's see what those Draco eggs are doing. 4 Draco eggs there. 5 critters there. So this stable's in good shape. Let's auto wrangle. Let's keep it to 8. Let's put Dracos and Drecklets in there. That way when this one hatches, they should be able to pick him up. Let's pick up that Drecklet and put him with the other ones. Yes. Sweep him up. Let's see where we're going. Oh, yeah, they dropped him. Must have been his bedtime. Alright, let's wrangle that one up and hopefully he'll get put up with the other ones. What else are we doing? 4 critters there. Alright, this is... Oh, we're in gear. It's sweeping up lumber and moving it down. Let's make some more iron. And then maybe I will recreate this system here on this side. Okay. Shipping. Auto sweeper. Made of iron. Right to the edge. Another one here. And there is some overlap. Let me see where that overlap is. And at the point of overlap, and conveyor rails. Let's get the conveyor rail. Okay. Let's get a door in here. And the conveyor rail will... Let's see, shipping. Conveyor rail will come right along here. When I get to here, I'm going to bridge to jump over and join that loop. So we'll pick up any spare, if there's too many eggs here. This way I'll keep a nice steady flow of pips. They will get to be 8. Any excess eggs will be swept away. If there's less than 8, when one hatches from the incubator, it'll be pushed into one of these stables. I may need another incubator for that. Oh, come on. Drecklet. You're supposed to get wrangled up. Let's sweep them up. Let's get a low priority dig in here. No rush to have this happen. Priority 3. Only when you feel like it, get to that. Research. Alright, not quite done yet, but close. Well, I mean, it's never good to finish because I don't have... Oh, no aluminum ore. That's odd. I thought aluminum ore I had a surplus of. Oh, if they can reach this... Oh, but they might not be able to reach the power wire. Alright, let's get some ladders built. Yeah, aluminum... Why does this keep running out? Am I out of aluminum? Metal ore. Aluminum. Sure enough, I'm out of aluminum ore. Well, there's a bunch of aluminum ore here. I mean, there's not... This is all aluminum ore? I mean, I was just being lazy and not digging it up because I assumed I had a ton of it. Oh, and I ran out of water. Yeeks. Okay. So that changes the calculus here. I need a water source. I can always take this polluted water from over here. It's going to be really cold. What is going on? Pips planting arbor trees? That is not something that I wanted to see here. So, I could take surplus polluted water. Maybe this hot polluted water. How hot is it? 20 degrees? 19 degrees? That's not too hot. Okay, this surplus polluted water can also be purified and sent down in here. Do I purify it up here? Sure, I've got room. How's this stable? I wonder if the stable will be messed up by this refinement. If I put a water sieve in here, and I go like this. Okay, so this water sieve will fill up that. Okay, so that'll work. Let's get some power on here. Alright, so that's working there. And I can also have this working. Okay, here's the polluted water also. It's backing up a little bit. Let's have this keep pumping that way. So hopefully this will begin drawing the polluted water out of that long pipe, which will no longer be used. Okay, so this is having a plentiful supply of water going down to the oxyferns. This water supply coming in here can feed this pump. Oh, let me check. I just got to make sure I'm not starving people. Let's do some more research. And let's check what's going on over at Hariel here. Okay, these are pretty well finished. Let's enable this. Do I want to enable that? No power wires connected. Okay, lead. Let's get the lead like that. Alright, and these guys are doing a good job. You can suck up all that carbon dioxide, make it into more oil. Once this lead is going through and the oxygen is being supplied, let's see the ventilation. So yes, we've got oxygen coming in, fresh oxygen. I will fill these suits up, and then we can go deep exploring into here, maybe start sucking up the oil. I will need steel to do that because it's too hot. It'll overheat any normal materials I've got. So steel I will need. Let's see if I can build... I can't make steel because I'm missing refined carbon. And I don't have... Oh, I've got a lot of iron. Alright, so we'll make steel 2. And I will need a refined carbon source. Let's just keep it close by here. There, sure. We'll build the kiln and refine a little bit of carbon. How are we doing? Oh, it looks like arbor acorns. Let me check. Okay, we've got our 5. And then, oh, I must have deleted the... Alright, I deleted the wiring coming here, so that's not deodorizing anymore. But let's, just for the heck of it, let's clean up any polluted oxygen that's floating around here. And then I'll open this door to let the pips through. Let's get rid of this polluted water. And start planning for for finishing up that bottom stable there. This will be sweep only polluted water. Just to get it out of the way. I'll start looking for any pails of polluted water that I don't need to keep track of. Okay, and as far as where we're going to plant trees, if this is a drop-off point, I'm going to have a space and a tree, and a space and a tree, space, tree. That's 1, 2, 3 trees. Tree, block, tree, block it off. Okay. The first tree is going to go in right here. So if that door is open and if there are spare arbor acorns, I thought I swept them. Sweep, sweep. Alright, I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like this was a long, long session. So I gotta pause it here. Okay, so I think I accomplished a good amount. I didn't really break into the oil biome, but I'm on deck to do that over here. Once I get this power done, then I'll be able to start digging this out, getting lots of lead, getting lots of oil. So next session might be getting oil and plastic. I wanted to dig up to space. Let's see if I definitely didn't get into space, but I would like to get up here, get another telescope working, and maybe just finish up these last stables and make sure that I've got a steady supply of pips, in which case I might not even need another... What is going on? How many times have I wrangled this guy? I might need another incubator here. Okay, so I probably don't need any more... I probably don't need any more incubators. The Drecos are doing fine on their own. Let me drop this off and put back in pip eggs. So I'm going to want to make sure these are topped off with 8 pips in each. Get the trees planted, 8 pips in each, and then get a steady flow of eggs down over here to this water tank, which I can then convert into barbecue. The food rush, the food danger that we were in, it looks to be over since my big harvest of grub fruits came in. And if I do start getting barbecues, let's see how many pip eggs. It looks like, yep, there's a lot of pip eggs there. When they start getting turned into barbecue, then I can maybe cut back on some of these mealwoods. Alright, well that's it for the session. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Feel free to leave any comments too. I mean, I'm brand new to streaming, and I've seen a few people have viewed my posts or the uploaded videos, but I'd be happy to hear any feedback. Thank you so much. Bye bye.